Now we're good. All right. Everything is fine. Besides the fact that Renegades logo is absurdly massive. Other than that, everything is a-okay.
One enemy remaining.
So Dazed. See what he can do here in Garage. Skadoodle's just gonna clean it up. 2-0. 2-0. No panic. I wasn't even worried. I hope you guys weren't worried, because I'll tell you what, I wasn't. I wasn't nervous. So, who did you guys have winning? It seems like, yeah, T1 won the poll. Not really surprised. Not really surprised.
Revealing area. Take flight.
And now we have T1 up 2-0. Obviously a full buy-in from the Beaver side. Gonna have to be a little cautious with how they approach this. With two players being specifically over here on the A site.
There.
BRAX. Cheeky little camera towards the catwalk. He'll get all the info for the squad as Alexander is starting to apply some pressure. BRAX will dance. Rebo all the while finds a pick. And look at who's all the way up mid. It's Rebo. He gets a pick, applies pressure to mid pizza, and now Market. Really starting to split the map a wee bit.
30 seconds
Rebo's
left.
put a cam all the way in deep spawn. Like, how often do you get to see that? All the way in the defender spawn. He's cut the map in half and effectively can communicate rotates. It is all on the Jett of Ska to try to shut this down. Operator in hand, and Fiend is not a friend. The B side is clear. That signal is correct.
Spike planted.
And it seems like Moon Raccoons will be on the board. Just like that. Spider's just going to escape through mid, no worries. And I really liked that from Moon Raccoons, right? Apply pressure A, make sure you figure out where the camera's at. How can we deal with this? What kind of information do they gain from spotting us up cat? And Rebo to have the confidence to just go straight up mid. Put that deep cam all the way in defender spawn to kind of split the map in two. I like it. I like it. And you know what? For the round starting flawless for Moon Raccoons, it ends with them losing 2 members and actually giving an operator back up over to Skadoodle, who may have been able to budget for it, but they get it anyhow.
Let's go.
Is everything good, chat, by the way? Production-wise, you guys hear the game, you hear me, nothing's overshadowing, the game's loud enough. We're all good, I hope. I have to observe and talk, which honestly is kind of difficult. It's kind of brutal. Ooh, look at this bait and switch going on here, though.
Get out of my way.
Are they going to clear Spider? Oh my goodness.
Stealing sight.
Here's the flash goes out. He's only able to get one. It seemed like they were prepared, almost overly prepared for that type of play. And now the Moon Raccoons, did I say Moon Beavers? Moon Raccoons will take the site. They'll get the bomb down. Who, by the way, have a really cool banging logo. I was trying to get an overlay working for this stream, but let's be honest, my graphics creation skills is lackluster to say the least. I gotta be the worst graphics man around. Gotta be. If there was a competition to who could like create the worst graphics, I would win. I would win, so. Brutal. Brutal. So hopefully you guys don't mind a no overlay kind of chill vibe. Because it is a chill stream overall. I like the idea with the paranoia there from Spider. It just wasn't almost like, I felt like it wasn't baited hard enough for. He definitely had a chance to go ahead and get more, just unable to convert it. And Moon Raccoons walk up to a second, so we're all tied. Another rifle, back in it. Maybe Scott can find a pick on this Jett, however, operator in hand. Owl drone all the while going towards A. Oh, and I thought Skadoodle's patience would pay off. The cyber cage will land now. He's got to back up off of Cat. He's tagged up on top of it all. This is a sticky situation. Skadoodle will get caught on sight. The paranoia comes in. The dark cover. The breach is here, at least with the flashpoints to allow Spire to peek. He gets the one, but nothing else.
One enemy remaining.
And all of a sudden, it's BRAX alone. Was going to jump on AZK, but I already got dropped. And it is just all BRAX.
Planted.
And I'm going to be honest. He's saving. Get that Vandal upgrade. And see what he can do next round. Yeah, as far as observing goes, I'm going to do my best. I'm literally going to keep my eyes glued to the minimap and try to commentate off of that. It's been a while since I've commentated, so some of the ability names may escape me. They may. But we'll do our best. We'll do our best, all right? We'll see what we can do. I was going to try again to come up with an overlay, but the program I was using was just confusing me. It just confused me. I'm a very simplistic guy. So here we are. BRAX does escape, Vandal in hand, so that's all good. That's all nice and dandy. Yo, sorry, no links. Stream Elements will absolutely own you. They will. I'm sorry. So, since I didn't run through the operators because I was panicking and trying to get the stream working, Ska obviously on the Jett, Spider on the Omen, Dazed, the good old boy with those darts, a dart boy, Sova. All the Wild Fiend is going to be able to find a pick. What number is he? 8? 8. Nice, ZK Breach, BRAX doing what he does best on that Cypher. Days. Gonna use that recon bolt immediately. Gets spotted by temperature, so no info really gathered at all. Again, I really like what I've been seeing from Moon Raccoons, right? Pressure. Work the opening pick. Put pressure towards one side of the map. And then rotate again. And look who's back to his corner. Back into his cubby. A great flashpoint in from AZK. Not going to use the paranoia, but able to get a second headshot in from Spider. And AZK, another flashpoint, gives himself another chance to fight. Fault line on top of it all. And now with a 3v3, some panic rotates coming in from Moon Raccoons. Keep in mind, 20 seconds to cross to the B site. Now damage being dealt. BRAX's saved weapon gets a kill, the Vandal, and all of a sudden it's Fiend alone. 10 seconds. He cannot get this done. This was robbery from T1. Absolute robbery. I don't know if there is an operator somewhere for Fiend to get it. I know he started the round with one, but that's it. No, I commentate Counter-Strike. That is my jam. Valorant is something that I find very interesting and something I want to get into. I find the similarities in peak style in dueling very interesting and intriguing from a Counter-Strike background, but also the abilities and characters and potential of each character, something intriguing and different. Ooh, let's jump on board temperature. Oh, from the shadows up in towards glass, but he gets caught out by BRAX. Speaking of BRAX, thought he might have been able to get more done, and all of a sudden he leaves Spider all by his lonesome. Paranoia in hand, bullets incoming, and this is just all Moon Raccoons. Although Skadoodle wants to prove me wrong, his operator starting to ring out, able to get a second kill from Skadoodle. He's gonna go ahead and get the Blade Storm rocking and a rolling.
One player standing.
And he is now all by his lonesome. Gotta break out the blades again. Going for the player under belt. One for Ska, but no, Alexander will not give him the chance. They'll pick up the operator. A big 4th round coming out from the Moon Raccoons. Raccoons. May I say, raccoons are absolutely adorable. They may eat a lot of questionable things from garbage cans from time to time and visit dumpsters at late periods of the evening, but they definitely are adorable. I think we can all agree. I would put them, like, if I had to make a cuteness scale, they would probably be in, like, the squirrel chipmunk category of cuteness. I don't know if I'd put them in, like, the cats and, like, you know, that kind of cuteness scale, but it's close.
Blinding.
Paranoia again from Spider. This corner is just his thing. It's his place. Dark cover, shrouded step perhaps to get out. He's gonna really have to, and he will. I think he gets around the corner. He does. What an escape. Sean, 12590. Don't know if I have to read all the numbers in his name, but he's tried to not let him escape. As it is just temperature. Another great flashpoint in from AZK. He's been, honestly, had some really solid ones throughout the game thus far. That's set up T1 beautifully.
Revealing area.
Recon bolt shut down. Sean is going to clear out front door. Hunter's Fury. Spider goes down, has to put the ult away. And excuse me, Spider pushed forward is what I meant to say to shut him down as he gets 3. I mean, that corner, I just call it Cubby, but maybe we do need to start calling it Spider's home. A spider nest. Maybe we'll call it Nest. Like, he is just destroying from that position. And every time Moon Raccoons go there, like, nah, you wouldn't do it again. There's no way Spider would go there again. It's not possible. He's not gonna do it. But he does it nearly. I think that's his 4th time there on 8 rounds. So, something he's been rocking. And he's gonna fake it out this time, not get spotted by the recon bolt. So if you're wondering, why did he use a shrouded step back to a site? It's because he wants to bait out the owl drone or some sort of utility to go back in towards Nest to clear it out. Really cool little heads-up play from Spider. It's kind of like the setting patterns and consistently setting patterns and trying to bait out utility. It's a cool little mindset he's been having over towards the B side of things. Well, Daze is going to be tested on the Sova back site. He was nearsighted quickly. He's going to get a reload in. They've made it in towards logs. Alexander pushes all the way back into defender's spawn to find AZK. And it's all of a sudden just Dazed. Alone. Stuck back boathouse. His teammates have perished. I thought he'd eventually get into a fight, so I've stayed on Daze cam thinking eventually there would be some sort of engagement here. But all his teammates, all his rotators, all his support
30 seconds left.
kind of just left him. They know he's here, and if they find BRAX, I mean, they will just go A. And nowadays will finally be tested. Out of utility. Gonna double peek him. Can't even get 1. Which means BRAX a 1v3. You win these rounds based on mistakes. And there's 1. Alexander holds. And he'll fall. A second, nearly, but Temperature cleans that one up, and Moon Raccoons continuing to sweep it up a wee bit. Call it Web. I like that, KRZ. I like it. All right, Web it is. Done. That's a 5-head move, no doubt. No doubt.
Revealing
Yeah, Fiend. Gonna try to take advantage of this dark cover that Spider's been tossing. It's something to just stop them from getting early control of Orb. Again, forces them to use the Owl Drone to clear out Web. And Fiend will lead the charge. Another dark cover. Fault line backed up. And yeah, look, now they not only did the Owl Drone not make it to clear out Web, then they had to use a Shock Bolt. So the amount of utility invested in that position now is very apparent. As it is all Rebo in mid. Oh, we're gonna get Alexander coming on in with Empress. Immediately, though, Spider underneath Balk has to get a reload in. 8 bullets remaining, unless he's planning on landing these headshots, which I would not be surprised. And there it is. 4 bullets remaining. He's gonna finally be cut down on this
30
B
seconds
site.
left.
On this A site, excuse me. I feel like he's just lived forever. Every time they head to the site, he just doesn't die at first. He's always living.
One enemy remaining.
And just like that, it's Fiend alone. Operator in hand, Brax will flank, and he will perish. So it's been very back and forth, yeah. And the timeline is gonna back that up. Gonna back that up.
right here. Right here. Right here.
Little mid-game lesson from Days, perhaps. I believe I just heard Fiend. Yeah. Bladestorm. Slowly working forward. Has to use the first on the trap. Gonna come in. Can't find Days. Pistol in hand. And the Classic gets the kill. Ska's gonna try to cut them down. Perhaps another one's on the menu for him. Has to put down the Cloud behind him, the Cloud Burst, but it just takes too much time and attention away. And now they're at a man disadvantage. Guns have been given up, including an Operator, and I believe a Phantom is what Dazed was using. And now it's just Spider and Brax. Advantage? Well, armor.
Where is everyone?
I was wondering if Brax was going to use Neural Theft, and he indeed will. Gonna create some space for Spider. No paranoia, no dark cover anymore. Has a shouted step, and Brax knows where Reyna was. A dance around from Alexander. Now it's who's the best dancer, and it is Brax.
No problem.
46 HP. The armor does make a difference. And I think Brax got this defuse barely. 0.99. And away we go.
Last round in the half.
That goes there. This goes here. Yes, this should do. Oh, this is a nice spot.
Operator advantage for Skadoodle.
Get out of my way!
As Daze is like, okay, they're going back to A. I guess I need to rotate. Spider, again, living while they get the opening pick. He has been so good at this. A counter paranoia in response to the one sent in from the Raccoons. And Spider, quick snappy headshot. Oh, a second from Spider. The third is in his web, in his reach. He has been dominating towards
Switching
this ace
sides.
site. He ends the half with 15 kills. This guy's nuts. From baiting utility early on, from putting the mental game into the Moon Raccoon's heads that I'm going to go play wine. I'm going to go play it constantly. Baits out utility, gets them to force him out of that position, and just lives all the time. I don't remember this guy getting opening picked on really once on A, if like it wasn't free ever. His aim's snappy, his positioning's great. I am thoroughly impressed. He's kept, I would say, T1 in this game. It could have been a bit more, even closer, even maybe, just maybe, in Moon Raccoon's favor. So, he's having a game. AZK, classic in hand. Ooh, double peek, the right clicks. Gonna have to get a flashpoint out. Paranoia in response. AZK dancing. It's getting a little hectic towards Cat. Sean, 1590, gonna find Brax. Love the name. As Fiend gets one on top of it all. So all of a sudden, they get mid control, but it comes at a cost. And yes, this is a best of 3. It is. I'll put in a maps command and a score command after this. I was in a bit of a rush to get this going. Ska gonna give chase. Cloudburst down. He still has an updraft if need be. I'm not sure if that player in defender spawn got spotted, but a plant is what AZK is after now. As the Owl drone, we'll get a little bit of info. I do have my eyes on Ska. No armor. Ghost in hand. One for Ska. The second is actually from AZK. He's going to chase Alexander. Gets the headshot. Only 4 bullets remaining to the classic. Oh, and that was scary close. But I bet Ska wasn't worried. He'll get the 3 and a pistol on their attacking side for T1. No surprise, Spider's back towards the A side of things, is it? Shouldn't be a surprise. This is just his side of the map. They've given it to him to default. It's his defense side, so it's going to be his offensive side. He's going to default this orb. He's going to be here constantly, being a nuisance to the A players. That's my guesstimate going forward. My best guess.
No charges. Shadows.
He'll toss out a couple dark covers, a paranoia hit, while his teammates split up through Cat.
Cage trigger.
And they're changing their mind. They get the pick. They know they're going to rotate because they're on pistols. And T1 just waltz up mid. And they're expecting to walk into an MTV site. That is the case. Spider's going to let them know what's up. Ska could do the same. Ooh. Well, a little rocky, but that's all right. That's all right.
Spike planted.
Blinding.
One enemy.
And yeah, no harm, no foul, really. If Ska's the only one to fall with a ghost, I don't even know if he bought armor. I don't think he did, so you're fine. And if he had armor, he would have lived there. So Spider does end up getting 3. Not gonna lie, I am very invested into what Spider's gonna do default-wise over towards this A side of things. I'm really invested. I'm curious. I want to know. right? Like, what's gonna be like a dark cover mid and a get on top of the box seems to be his go-to. All the while, Ska just gonna find a pick. Like it's no big deal. Finds that market player. Now, first rifle into this defending side. If you're Moon Raccoons, like, damn, we tried to aggress into B main. No one's there. We have to continuously deal with Spider, who's gonna put pressure on A. And now we've lost the opening pick. We're in some trouble. We are in some trouble. I don't know who to watch. There's action everywhere. Actually, I do see BRAX making a move towards mid, but he can't best Sean. He might be 12-5-9-0 Sean, not the first Sean, but he can't best him. Still, man advantage for T1, however.
Revealing area.
Deep recon bolt is going to be able to spot Reyna in towards defender spawn. And if I'm
30 seconds left.
T1, I really don't know where to go. Do I go cat? Do I head into A? Do we go to B? It seems like B's the move. Ska with the movement. Bladestorm out. Clears the entirety of sight. Operator back in hand. Never mind. He's trolling me. He'll go with the Bladestorm. Spotted. And what a span from Sean. Now they know that someone's lurking. They have a feeling. Flash gonna go out. Counter flash in from AZK. Dazed is gonna be able to get one. Can Alexander get out from the cat? Yes! He's on for the ace. The third, the fourth. Can the ace come in from Sean? Yes, sir. I should have been watching him. What have I not learned? When someone's on a heater in a round, watch him. And it is Sean. Ultimate acquired. Operator picked up. From a really well-timed recon bolt to get the spam, to helping his teammate shut down Ska in mid. Or, excuse me, it was BRAX in mid. That's a round. That is a round.
Let us hunt.
Looks like, yeah, I was like, who do I watch? Skadoodle. No operator in hand, so he's got to be a little cautious of Fiend. And I guess I should have been watching this guy, shouldn't I? They're aggressing him towards A with 2 players, and he gets out with a kill and 46 HP. All right. Hey, you'll always take a kill. Even a 1-for-1 from Spider in any situation here is pretty good. And now T1, okay, we have another opening pick. This time not thanks to Ska, but thanks to Spider. Now what do we want to do? Now do we want to do? Now where do we want to go? I'm going to leave Skadoodle in towards mid. Spectre, locked, and loaded. And while AZK will go ahead and get the Alt Orb, now he has his Rolling Thunder. I was going to say, you know what's coming out. Paranoia, Rolling Thunder, flashpoints galore. AZK will lead the way, Vandal in hand. They even use from the shadows to get forward. Fiend finds Ska. No harm, no foul. And as the door goes down, so will the spike. Or before retake, I'm all in for it. And Spider. He'll play close jump up. Waiting. As the Owl Drone was actually blind. Headshot. Okay. Finds temperature. Can Spider get another 6 HP? Spotted out. Sean again with the recon bolt of the century. It leaves AZK and BRAX, and they are so far doing work. BRAX is finding every fight he wants. And it's just Fiend with no time. He has to escape. And that is a 10th for T1. Do I actually have no mods online right now? Ruh-roh. Monka S. Monka S. I just messaged one. We should be good. We should be good. Whew. Alright. We're finally gonna get a B duel maybe early? Perhaps? Are we due one? Fiend with the saved operator? Is he due? We barely saw any B main fights when T1 were on the defending side. I mean, very little. They typically just gave it up and just let them kind of work it. I need a cough box. That's what I need. All the while, BRAX and Ska already have mid control if you take a look at the minimap. They know what's going on. Paranoia comes in, but no one really to act on it. They have a somewhat forced Guardian. Operator carried over from Fiend. And as the recon bolt gets shot before the first wave can come in, infoless
30
are Moon
seconds
Raccoons.
left.
They'll pass Puppy. The catwalk cubby. And here comes the Hunter's Fury, trying to counter any sort of aggression through glass. Daze does catch Rebo. And Ska will get the other entry. Not much these guys can do from top. And yeah, they are just going to start to get cut down. Alexander and Temperature. The Save Guardian might be able to bop some heads.
One player remaining.
But maybe I lied. A gun for Alexander would be nice. And you know what? Nah. Not the case. Alright, Silent. You've been promoted. Alright? You messed this up. You're permabanned. Deal? Deal? Deal. Do we have a deal? Alright, well, I was gonna go jump on Spider. I was like, oh, he's finally getting challenged. And dead. And dead.
Nowhere
Scott.
to run.
Blocking sight.
In towards mid. Hunter's Fury, I believe, coming out. Yeah, from Sean. Just one tag, no kill. As we'll jump back on Sky. He's technically the most aggressed player on either side right now. And Ska will creep. Owl Drone, keep in mind on the minimap, pushing out B main. And there's no cam. There's the jump spot. I was curious to see what's going to come first. A shoulder peek, a jump spot, the trap, the paranoia. Ska somehow still alive. Rebo's got him, however, as Temperature and Rebo cut them down. The market push will be
30
for
seconds
not.
left.
BRAX at least gets in through B main, but it's Sean to find them both. And they're not out of this one yet. Moon Raccoons are still very much in the fight.
That goes there. Here. This goes here. Yes, this should do. Ah, this is a nice spot. That goes there.
Again, look how quick mid is just giving up. Play the extremities, play the spam if you're Temperature. On that Reyna. Has that Lear. Can break out at any moment. As Daze. Up he comes. They're just going to try to contact this one up. Paranoia in from Spider. Days will go to Generator. Player under belt caught. Recon bolt to make sure no one else is there from Dazed. He'll jump up onto the boxes and then put his attention to the top. He flicks his teammate. The Spider's got everyone covered. He has a dart cover in 10 seconds. He's even going to try to make the jump. He's an absolute madman. As Dazed is just going to have to live at this point now. One more shock bolt. Why not?
One enemy remaining.
And just like this, it is just absolute slaughter. I was going to turn on to BRAX, but I blink and I miss it. I'm looking at chat. Everyone telling me to look at tab, or click tab, and BRAX killed everyone. It's kind of how it goes, I suppose. What's up, Orphan? Thanks for the sub, brother. Welcome back. Appreciate you, appreciate you, appreciate you. Wait, y'all.
Here. I am everywhere. Cover going out.
Oh, Spider. Paranoia. He heard Fiend push. Will he click double top? He will. The Leer not gonna hit. It gets popped. All the while, BRAX is starting to pressure this dart cover very early on. And BRAX knows someone's in pizza. Yeah, there's no escape here. They're gonna trade cyber cages. The spam battle is on. I don't know who's gonna win this one. Somehow Rebo's allowed to escape. By the way, Spider has all of B.
I know exactly.
Dazed has Sean has evacuated the B site, so it gets taken. And now it's a must-win retake for the Moon Raccoons. Temperature has his from the shadows as well, but kind of useless in a weird way right now. The spam comes in on the back of the trap.
Cover going out.
Is there a Leer available? That's what I want to know. There's not, and the Empress wears out. Yeah, it's time to go. NSG gets caught. Alexander's gonna head towards short. And now Spider, all the way back in Boathouse. What a snappy, quick headshot. Sean gets involved, and just like that, they have done it. They hang on. That Spider was going to be the hero that round again, but not to be, and Moon Raccoons are not done yet. They have more to say. Deep breaths. Deep breaths.
There.
I was going to say, is anyone going to face Spider again? Does anyone want to peek this guy? Probably not. Probably not. Fiend. Bit of a change. Get the operator in his hand towards mid. Oh? I don't know if BRAX saw him. It's kind of one of those, I saw you, you didn't see me. All the while, how does Spider consistently get picks towards A? Aldrone spotted. He's going to try to escape. Chase is being given.
Right here.
And they just get him out of mid. They'll deal with him another time. Catwalk aggression gets answered. Temperature. Blind. Running into a wall. Jumping into the wall. And Dazed will not let him escape. Fiend backside. Stuck at Jenny. Here comes the Rolling Thunder. You're in some trouble. And if they don't spot him, it'll be a miracle. Dazed just walks right by him. He'll get punished. And it's our boy, Sean. He's had one ace so far. The only ace of the game. Can he get another to keep T1 rocking? Or to keep, excuse me, Moon Raccoons rocking and rolling. No, BRAX will jump up. We get a double attackers win, blessing our ears.